And welcome back to part 12 of Black Ops 2. And the last part, we went to Panama, turned out to be a setup, killed Mason, and now Hudson's dead.
Well, fuck.
And now another side mission.
Oh, okay.
Now we eliminate General Kung Pao Chicken.
That's General Zhao.
Uh, General Zhao's Chicken.
General. You're not wrong. You're out of line, but he's not wrong.
I mean, it's all right.
I'm.
I got visual on enemy VTOLs.
Okay, so
See, look, we got the air fryers right here.
One shot at this.
We have the air fryers right here.
God.
Good impact on target. Shaz VTOLs coming down.
Good copy. Push to the crash site and
That's what this mission is. We need to fight to reclaim our General Zhao's Chicken.
The intel
Oh,
recovery
yes.
stand gave us enough time to secure all necessary assets. Let's do this by the book. Assassination of General
So I have to know, like, the story impact from what happened last episode.
Yes.
Since we killed Mason, like,
Yeah.
how big of a role really did the numbers play in? Like, Mason's reliving of his brainwashing play into the story.
It doesn't really play a role. It's sort of just it acts more of a callback
Oh.
to where of like seeing sort of like he saw some people from his past, so that kind of triggered some memories.
Uh-huh.
PTSD.
So it really,
basically.
the numbers don't play a big role in it. It's just sort of more of a callback.
Oh. I would have thought, since they did that again, that would have played a bigger story significance.
Yeah, you think it would, but it really doesn't play a role.
Oh.
Kill confirmed.
Like
Oh,
outside of like Kravchenko, they really don't make any much like references to the first game, aside from like
Aside, yeah.
from the beginning part in Panama where McKnight mentions about Mason's brainwashing. Aside from that, that's like the only scenarios.
Really? Wow. I'm actually kind of shocked at that.
Why?
Because, like, I figured since they went through the whole trouble of us having played as Mason and giving us, like, the numbers again, and, you know, that was the entire thing about the last game, that would have played a bigger story significance into this game. Like, Mason would have had a bigger role, and we don't have anything after this point, anything to do with Mason at all anymore?
No,
Really? Wow.
I mean, outside of what we see in Cold War, which is, like I said, obviously in the past of both the times of these games.
Oh, does he come back in that game?
Well, you have to remember,
the prequel.
this part's in the 80s. Cold War takes place in the 70s.
Right.
So yeah,
So Cold War obviously happened during the time before all this stuff with Menendez.
Uh-huh.
So he'll be alive in that game.
Huh.
Good to know these machines have the explosive capacity of a frag grenade.
You know, I honestly don't know how to feel about that.
really?
Yeah, I don't.
Things will be a lot clearer as we get to the end.
Okay.
Things will be made a lot clearer. This is at just sort of the first real big like shock drop.
In a
Okay.
way, it makes sense because like Mason's story, especially about the brainwashing, is pretty much over because in the first game he pretty much won against it.
Right.
So it makes sense that wouldn't play as big of a role now.
I get that as like, and seeing as we're playing in with 2 different timelines as well, and as Mason's son nonetheless, but like
Good work.
I would have figured that
Infantry threat.
Mason's PTSD,
Confirmed.
like
Is down.
it's really because they had that one mission of where we play as him, and then they brought that back,
Confirmed.
and it's like we thought, I thought
Moving to support.
that it was going to be a bigger deal than what it actually was.
EMP target calibration
Yeah.
underway.
Yeah, because if Mason's just
Confirmed. Fresh troops.
like if Mason was just here like he is, and we didn't get to play as him for that one mission,
Troops on deck.
and they just gave him
Moving to support.
an episode from a third-person perspective, we get to see it from Woods's perspective or somebody else's perspective, whoever. That could have been like, I don't know. How do other people, the people close to Mason, like, how did they have to deal with episodes like that? And it could be nothing more than that. But since like we played as him, and also like that got triggered by
Copy.
a character that from the first game that we saw. And so with a character from the first game, like a antagonist from the first game, I should say, coming back into the second game, and making Mason have that trigger episode from the first person, I don't know. I don't know what else to make of that. I figured that would have been like bigger. That's all I really am trying to get at.
Yeah, it's sort of an over thing.
Okay. Like, I understand that this game has its own set of bad guys and its own story to tell, but I figured with them doing that in the first place, there would have been something from the past connecting the last game to this one, besides the name and the inclusion of Mason. I don't know, guys. What do you think? The fuck you mean you don't know?
I mean, you're the like obviously like two. Colin's still kind of trying to remember, but I mean like I obviously already know everything. So it's like I don't really know what I would speak about aside from answering to the best of my ability without spoiling anything. Questions that you guys have. Honestly, the next part of this video can just be a Q&A.
That's how we'll fill out the time.
Yeah, fill out the time with a Q&A.
Wait, no. The only questions I would have are like spoilers, like for the
Yeah,
ending of the game.
Yeah, if my ramblings are answered in the last couple of episodes, and don't say anything, please.
They're not really answered, honestly.
Okay, then yeah, that's I kind of had a feeling, so that's why I wanted to ask all that stuff now.
Yeah, it's not really like answered. Like I said, a lot of it just seems to be more put in there for just callback reasons.
Oh.
It's all a lot of it just, hey, all of this happened in the first game, which of course we already know because we played it.
Remember the first game? Yeah. I don't know, Carlos. What do you think? What do you mean you don't know? Come on,
Wait,
guys.
really
Wait,
matter.
real quick. What was the thing you're needing an answer for? I forgot.
He wasn't
Like the
listening
number.
at all.
It's not really like a a big needing question. It's just like I don't know how to feel about Mason's death in the story.
Like he's dead in the modern story, and so like the second game is only connected to the first game via like the flashback scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could have did it another way where they basically had all of the quote-unquote flashback scenes play first, and then have like a 20-year time or however old. I can't remember David's
40
name.
year.
Well,
David's
it's not even that. It's like I figured like the PTSD aspect of Mason having gone through the events of the first game. I thought that would have played a bigger role in the narrative, seeing as Kravchenko's back.
Yeah, but like it seems Wood's PTSD of Menendez is taking a bigger role in that.
Yeah, and
I get that. I get
like
that.
the second game is kind of all
You can have
about
two
Menendez.
characters with PTSD issues.
Kravchenko kind of already had his touch, so like Woods' PTSD of Menendez, and then Menendez being the main bad is connected, which is why Mason is like a huge, as big of a presence as Woods is throughout this. I feel like.
Okay. Like I think I get that. I think I get that.
I mean, and in a way, we
a
kind of
little
saw
disappointing.
Mason's PTSD in the form of the parts where he was trying to fight the brainwashing when
Like,
he
there's
was
one-
being interrogated.
Oh, I was gonna say, like in the first game, there's one where he's walking into the Pentagon, and then like there's this whistling sound as he's like pulling out a pistol to shoot JFK.
Yeah,
and then he like
that.
and then but it's a hallucination. Like
Yeah, that's sort
not
of
actually doing
that's sort of his PTSD. So we do kind of see it in Black Ops 1, just in not the way you think you would expect it. You know, Woods is the more traditional.